hiding. This suggests perhaps he may have been hiding, obviously, but he was somewhere more out in the open than in a cave somewhere, number one. Number two, following on what you're talking about, the threats, I'm told by a senior Republican official that early this morning, military bases around the world, U.S. military bases, were told to go to a much higher threat level because of a viable threat. Obviously, once the U.S. knew that bin Laden was dead, they thought that the reaction, once that spread around the Mideast, could result in attacks against U.S. military bases. Our colleague Barbara Starr reporting as well that U.S. defense assets worldwide were escalated to Bravo force protection, extremely high levels to prepare for the president's announcement here, Wolf.
All right, so this is significant that bin Laden was killed in a mansion outside of Islamabad, the capital of Pakistan, not in some sort of tribal remote areas along the border with Afghanistan, but near Islamabad in Pakistan. We are told, we believe bin Laden's body has now been moved to Afghanistan, but we're not 100% sure of that. But he was killed in a mansion outside of the Pakistani capital of Islamabad. That it sounds to me like a CIA operation. When they speak of assets, that doesn't necessarily mean military forces or anything like that. It could be a local CIA asset who went out and killed him. But we're going to get all those details pretty soon. Nick Robertson is joining us from the United Kingdom right now. Nick, you were in Afghanistan on 9/11 almost 10 years ago, and the world is now only beginning to learn that the United States, in some sort of coordinated operation, whether with the assistance of others or not, the United States has confirmed that bin Laden is dead. Go ahead and weigh in.
If it proves, as we are beginning to understand, that his killing has taken place in Pakistan, that he's been hiding in Pakistan, close to the capital of Pakistan, Islamabad, this is also going to have is going to make our relations with Pakistan even more frayed and even more difficult. It would not be difficult to imagine either that there would be some sort of protest and backlash on the streets there of Islamabad, but this has been exactly the concern of Western officials, that bin Laden has effectively been hiding in plain sight, if you will, that he has been across the border inside Pakistan, that he has been hiding not in the remote border areas, but close to one of these major cities. And if indeed it is true that it is Islamabad, then this is going to strain U.S. Pakistani European relations. It's also going to put a huge strain on the government of Pakistan. This has been one of the most difficult and thorniest of issues for them, to deal with the fact what happens if bin Laden is arrested or killed on their soil, because it's going to immediately show that he has been hiding there, that despite their claims that they have been trying their best to capture him, that there are holes in their intelligence operations, that they've been